today we're gonna read Ivy and Ben's story, What's a Big Idea? And we were gonna start reading at just this chapter and the end of reading at the next chapter, okay? Now, are you ready for read this one book with a lot of stories? Now here we go! And first we can read Ivy and Ben, What's the Big Idea? Starting at Just Deserts chapter. Crisscross Appaloos, boys and girls, said Miss Argybatade. Along with the rest of the second graders, Ben crisscrossed Appaloos. Then she sat on her hands for a measure. Rock time was 12. It was a rock. The rock had a map of the United States and of America on it. Each day the rock time, all the second graders have rushed to sit on Corrado. Corrado was the best state because it had a rocky mountains in it. That means whoever sat on Corrado got to yell, I rock. Ben wasn't Laura. She didn't rock. She could rock. She could lean over, push Vanessa a little way bit, slam over to the corner of Corrado and say, I rock. But then Miss Argybatade could get mad. Ben knew that from experience, so Ben sat on her hands next door to South Dakota. Ivy was trying to cross one eye without crossing other. She had been trying all day. She didn't care much about Corrado. Once she sat on without even noticing. Ben decided to pay attention to what Miss Argybatade was saying. Today, class, we are having a special science lesson. Science! Ben stopped thinking about Corrado. Science was usually a dirt fish and the bin like both of them. But now Miss Argybatade went on. A team of scientists from the 5th grade will be pressing a report of global warming. And what do I expect from you, class? Respectful listening. Everyone answered. Almost everyone. Macadam was pulling the nubbles of the rock, and he didn't say anything. Ben said it, but she felt only a little bit respectful inside. Nobody listened respectfully of the second graders. It wasn't fair. Let's welcome our 5th grade scientist, called out Miss Argybatade. The door to the classroom opened and 4 students have shuffled in. Their names are John, Matt, Adrian, and Serena. Only Serena talked. John, Matt, and Adrian held their posters. Serena tossed her hair over her shoulders. This is a report of global warming, she said. Adrian showed the desert. This is a picture of a global desert. But pretty soon almost everywhere is going to look like this because of global warming. John showed the polar bear. John held a picture of a warrior-looking polar bear. Now, Serena said loudly, global warming is a toaster disaster, and it's all our fault. On the rock, the second graders looked at the other. It didn't sound good. And when school was over, Ivy and Ben slumped 2 sacks of potatoes on the bench outside their classroom. What you doing? Said Leo. Ivy and Ben looked up. They're worrying about polar bears. We are worrying about polar bears, said Ivy glumly. What polar bear? Said Leo. Leo was in a different class. There is not enough ice for them to live on, said Ivy. They're going to die out. Like dinosaurs, said Ben. The heat is going to get them, said Ivy. Leo kicked their bench. You guys want to play stump tag? Ivy and Ben stopped at him. It's a politician, said Ben. Farm cars, said Ivy. And cowpoke, said Ben reminded her. and Liam made a snotty sound. He thought cow poop was funny. Ivy and Ben have frowned at him. I'll be it, he said. What? Said Ben. I'll be it. You can't be stumped for me for free if you want, said Leo. He stuck the food out. Go ahead. Ben shook her head. We are busy, she said. Leo looked up and down to the breezeway. It was empty. What are you busy doing? We are busy worrying, said Ben. After a while, Leo found some kids who wanted to play stump tag, and Ivy and Ben got up and began to worry their home. Poor trees, said Ivy, patting one. Yeah, said Ben. She kicked a park curve. Take that, she yelled, and felt a little better. At home, Ben's mom had heard about the global warming and even about the polar bears. Ben's dad had knew about it too. Ben's old sister Nancy said, that's nothing. Just wait until you find out about the oceans. What's about the oceans? Asked Ben quickly. That's for me to know, and you found out, said Nancy. But it's terrible, she added. Ben was too worried even to throw something at her. She went back to the backyard and wandered across the lawn. Poor grass, poor trees. She squatted down the patch of dirt where the ants lived and patted. Poor ants, she hated the global warming. Now it's hot and buttered. Now Ivy and Ben is talking about the global warming, and polar bears is losing because of the temperature. That hot temperature will gonna make the polar bears land ice melt. So polar bears will be not live there and die like dinosaurs, and then the desert, it's not a desert, it's a desert. Desert have a sand, but about the global warming, everywhere might be the desert. So it would be very bad global warming. So let's see another bad global warming for tomorrow, and the very bad worrying of the global war, and except for especially for the polar bear. Let's see the worrying about the polar bear and the trees and the grasses. Let's see it for tomorrow, okay, maybe? Now, did you have fun? US English Country, we come back with some Ivy and Ben. What's the bit? This book. And the Anna reading at the next chapter, yes. Starting at today's chapter, and the Anna reading at the next chapter for tomorrow, okay? Now, please thumbs in my YouTube and have a nice day. Bye-bye, everyone!